So thank you again for joining us today. Really appreciate it. So why don't we begin with a brief introduction of yourself, your role, and your company.
Absolutely. My name is Arturo. I'm the Executive Chairman and CEO of Santa Cruz Silver.
As a participant in the Nordic Funds and Mines Conference, what are your key objectives for attending, and how do you hope this event will contribute to your company's goals in the current mining landscape?
Well, Brian, we want to make more awareness about the company. We have just recently restructured our purchase agreement with Glencore. We buy the Bolivian assets from them 2 years ago, and we just refinanced those terms. So we would like to make more awareness about those, and have the opportunity to meet new investors here in the Nordic conference.
In light of recent geopolitical tensions and supply chain disruptions, how is your company working to ensure now or in the future resource security and maintain its competitive position in the global market?
Well, we have been investing, strongly over the last 2 years in equipment. We have also made significant developments in Mexico and in Bolivia, getting the mines prepared for any, let's say, disruption that might be for any metal prices adjustments, which I'm more bullish, but we need to prepare our mines for whatever situation arises. And we're comfortable that in the next coming years, we're going to start seeing an improvement in the cash cost that we are today experiencing. And this is in light of all the investments that we have been doing recently. We have been buying underground equipment in Mexico, a significant amount of underground equipment, same as in Bolivia. And we have been preparing, let's say, the most strategic areas at the different mines across all of our assets. So that is positioning us in a strong position for the next coming years.
With the growing focus on ESG in the mining industry, how are you leveraging this conference to showcase your company's initiatives to the Nordic investment community, known for its strong emphasis on responsible investing?
That's a good question, Brian. And I think we all have a very strong responsibility, normally, especially in the countries where we work, in Mexico and in Bolivia. Normally, where the mines are in the most needed places in this planet. No? So it's important to get into those areas and also increase the quality of living of the people. Just to give you an idea, we invest so far in the year around $2 million in different strategic areas that have to do with ESG. For example, in education, we have invested around $1 million so far just in education, because we believe that the kids need to have a better education. We even bring teachers to the local schools and provide them. We help them with internet, access to communication. And I think at the end of the day, one very important premise or driver that we have is respect. No? We have a respect to the people, to the communities we work with, and to all our stakeholders. No? And across that areas, we try to, let's say, select the most, or the areas that will improve in the most to the local communities. Health, education, as I was pointing out, is one of the most important. We invest as well in showing them how to grow and harvest their fields, and health as well. Health is also an area where we invest a lot. Just to give you an idea, as we speak, we're making health studies to more than 500 people in Mexico, not only our employees, but their families and the local communities. So we do invest significantly, and that's part of our core as a company.
That's wonderful to hear. Santa Cruz has operations across Bolivia and Mexico. Can you provide an update on your key projects in these countries and discuss how you're balancing resource and focus between these areas?
Well, the most important thing we have is the people. No? So we share actually, and we both countries share, let's say, knowledge and whatever experience our people has in the different jurisdictions, so that we can learn from each other. No, we have also leverage on the synergies that these volumes that combined in Mexico and Bolivia we have. I mean, for purchasing, procurement department, for example. So those things are giving us purchasing power with certain suppliers and vendors. So we both of the jurisdictions are right now doing really good. Just to give you an idea, Bolivia produces around 16 million ounces of silver equivalent on a yearly basis, and Mexico is around 4.5 million ounces of silver equivalent. So on a combined basis, we are north of 20 million ounces of silver equivalent.
The silver market, as you mentioned a little bit, has seen some volatility recently. How is Santa Cruz positioning itself to investigate these market conditions, and what strategies are you employing to optimize costs?
Well, we started since maybe 2 years ago. We started investing in our mines. We start preparing our mines. We start buying equipment, underground equipment, as I was pointing out in the beginning of this interview, and this has allowed us to have our mines in a healthy condition. We have stopes ready to keep production in a solid rhythm and to meet our targets for the year and the following year. So I think we're ahead in the exploration as well. We have a clear idea and guidance towards the next 2 years, 3 years on where our developments are going. So we're well, not comfortable, because in this industry we need to be always, but we're in a good position. We're in a strong position that will give us flexibility if needed to bring costs down, and let's say at certain point we can stop certain capex investments if needed. But for the time being, we'll keep preparing our mines and developing to become what we think will be the best out of them.
Given the current market dynamics for silver and base metals, how is Santa Cruz approaching exploration and potential expansion of its resource base? Are there any particular areas or projects you're excited about?
I'm very excited about all of our properties. The 3 producing assets in Bolivia. I'm excited about Mexico. All of them have a very unique profile. All of them have, let's say, the profile of becoming a larger, significantly larger assets, of becoming a multi-assets that will be producing for many years to come. No? So we're very excited about them, and all of them are my favorite assets. I think we'll see some organic growth in the coming years across all of our assets, and exploration will keep going, and we should increase our resources as well. That's pretty much where we...
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today, and wishing you the best of luck. It was wonderful to learn more about your company and your operations, and wishing you the best of luck at this conference. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.